Damn, boy, they got an old ass picture on that shit. Damn. Alright, shit, I'm ready to move up, man.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Breeze now to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady. 50, Max 50. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And now look at this. Big gain and a fumble. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20.
Yellow.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 58 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. On the ground, this is Williams. And an alley to run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit, thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know.
Get this nigga out of here, man. Ain't no way in hell that shit's supposed to go that fucking far, man.
He's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing. But there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp. We'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
He got a wide open fucking dude. He throw that shit straight to the ball.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play.
Straight past the
that man
nigga.
an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said, Mo.
Yeah, but it was going to goddamn Cooks, who already had him turned around sitting in position, but he threw that shit way to the right, straight to the defender.
Now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
What they trying to prove with this shit?
He's able to get it
What was a
across
bad
the 20,
decision?
but not by much, as he's marked down at the
Like,
21-yard
I see if I made a
line.
bad decision, like penalized, but the nigga sat down and I threw that bitch to the right nigga. Like, what was a bad
And
decision?
last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Michael Thomas, who turned 26 in March, now the league's highest paid wideout, signing a 5-year, $100 million extension in late July that will run through 2024.
He's the highest paid non-quarterback ever, though we know as far as these things go, That could change quickly in the league, but still a huge contract for him and deserved. 125 catches last year, led the NFL, 5th highest total in league history. Not bad for a guy that when he played Little League football, he's one of the guys that, you know, the coach said, okay, who hasn't played yet? Because everyone has to play a minimum number of plays. That's what he was doing when he was in Little League football. Now he's one of the best receivers in the NFL.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. Open man is Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. 52 yards, and the Saints have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Go get him, boy. What I'm talking about, right?
Here as he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Mahomes. Now he's flushed out right. Room to run inside the 40. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
The sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation. But didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Get my dope. Come on.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Mahomes going to throw.
Get my dope.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Pull it together.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And now off to the races down the side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, it's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Catch here, left side, Thomas. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he fires one incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but now it'll be 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
Get past him. Oh, come on.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Caught on the left side by Gill. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh, Teddy.
That is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 31 yards. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Get cute out here, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
We'll see if they can do it here. Throwing now is Mahomes. Man open left side, it's Williams.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now he's flushed out left. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work
get your head back, bro.
Tackle him out of the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing shotgun.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now here's Mahomes.
In my dough, let's fucking go, man.
And that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 29 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will get them one closer. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing is Bridgewater. This pass caught at the 4.
I'm fucking talking about,
into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
I lost in highly.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for
hey man, when you play,
and someone said, "Coach, what do you want?"
film your game against
and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I think it's the Browns. Like a lot of niggas keep complaining about the Browns, the 49ers, and the Cards. I played the Cards yesterday. I see why they complain about that nigga, because he run like the same two blitzes pretty much the whole game. His offense for like 2 or 3 plays.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. But, remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards too.
He play that pinch, the pinch, buck.
A well-deserved seat on the bench.
Another one. So he keep running them shit. So that's why they complain about that one. But the Patriots played the Browns nigga yesterday. He hit me up. He was like, "Hey man," he was complaining about the Browns nigga. I was like, "Shit, my homeboy plays that next." I just had that nigga stream that shit so I could look at it. So everybody who done played against them niggas said the same shit. So I'm like, everybody ain't gonna complain about the same shit if it ain't really happening that day.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
You already know that shit going to open up like one area of the field. So you go to that area, hell. And if you second guess that one, you're going to get sacked. So you ain't going to have time to make another read on this shit.
That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So that's really why I want you to goddamn. So I already know you complain about too much nothing. So I said if he say something, I know Cole
and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Bridgewater.
He hit me up goddamn in the chat. I mean, he hit me up on a private DM and was telling me about the shit. So I was like, all right, bro, I just got down to see what's up.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans.
They getting shit off fucking YouTube, bro. Like, that shit
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Hill on the return. The big offensive... Sports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Hey, what's up, bro? Shit, I just beat him the first game. We on the second one right now.
Oh, y'all just started?
Yeah, we sending an invite now, picking team.
Alright, I'll get it.
Alright, then shit, I sent you a party invite. Are you on, bro? Alright. Hey, you there, bro? Yeah. Hey, that shit weird, bro. For some reason, I can hear you outside the party, but when I go in the party, I can't hear you.
As the Cowboys get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Marr now to kick this.
You gotta weird that shit like you got a headphone next to a controller icon.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here.
This was my first time playing with these niggas, man. See what everybody be got down so juiced up about these motherfuckers. Fullback ain't shit. That nigga Jeff just hit me too, man. He say about to hop in the party. Waiting on old ass. Man, y'all done crazy, man. Gregory starting on my goddamn line. I don't give a fuck how much weed that nigga smoke. Damn, Robert Quinn, that motherfucker got down. That nigga strong fuck though. Lee. Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers on that slime ball shit. And that shit piss y'all, bro, cause this is exactly what happens when niggas that play like that. When you catch them doing this shit, at the end of the game, you say something. Cause if a nigga running that kind of defense, bro, it gonna limit your playbook. It gonna limit you to a certain amount of plays you can run to beat that shit. So when the game over, they gonna be like, well, shit, you were running the same play over and over too. I'm like, of course, nigga, you made me. Like, what the fuck you mean? If I was my playbook up, nigga, every pass play I really do, your ass gonna sack me. So I gotta run a certain amount of plays, a certain kind of plays to beat the shit. Cause you ain't changing your defense.
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, cause you know me. I want to take that shot early.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 66 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team.
Yeah, like the way to beat that shit, bro, you just run out routes. Like that's what I do, bro. I run corner routes and out routes, quick ass routes, bro. But it's only a couple plays that you can do that shit with. It's only a couple formations you can get that kind of route out of. So that shit gonna limit you. That's how I was beating the Chargers, bro. I mean the Cardinals. That nigga just fucked around. I threw that bitch one time and that shit popped up in the air, and he caught that bitch and picked six that shit. So that's really how he jumped out. But all game, nigga, I was toting that bitch on his ass and I was throwing out routes because he was doing the same kind of blitz, man.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll try the right side with Elliott. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
On third down, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. Finds through, and now a crease. 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. On first down, it's Hines. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Prescott.
Wrong button. Damn.
Going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
I'm going back to you.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's got his target. It's caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for the defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Prescott from the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand. Put it behind you. Keep pressing forward.
This is the game check. This ain't a part. I thought it was a part of that shit.
They begin the drive lines. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. From the 22, Luck. Ebron caught left side. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, here's Luck. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
Oh,
and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in a point where you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass catching tight end in his...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Cheetah Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage and give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Prescott now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half. But he's got a first down here. He's got a rifle on deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Pierre Desir. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they've looked pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac, Maryland.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. While we got a second, we remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off in Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high power...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Let's go one more.
After the interception, it's Locke. Funches with a catch over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Mike's 54. Mike's 50. 11.
Now a first down throw. Locke looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I wish I showed me this long, bro.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Vinatieri's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for a fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big.
He's got a man, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Bro,
that'll be brought down by the Colts. Justin Houston picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
All right, child. This is y'all niggas got to play, bro. I can't be giving up the interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Locke. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money That comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all. Luck able to find his tight end, Doyle. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Hines. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going your playmaker. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who get...
And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by George Iloka. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 32. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Love. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 8 yards out. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Everything in the goddamn sky. They niggas gonna put a lazy ass hand up that went right past him though.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Prescott now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking deep in the direction of Cook. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 44 yards. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The sack by Robert Quinn. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Check out. Right, 622. I'm trying to collect.
Throwing on 3rd down. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now Austin. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Here's Prescott. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none, because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, 76 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
He trash though, man. I played him in a couple of
yards as
he
he'll get this
talk
only back to the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Cooper was the target there.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
To throw is Love. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by George Iloka. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. 33 yards that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now Prescott.
Where you throwing the ball to? Nigga, you throwing it behind him.
Interception. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Intended that time.
This nigga is terrible,
the
bro.
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out and complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along the lines from the head coach of, we're going to win this weekend, and here's how we're going to get it done. And cover all the details that went into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. And to find it all coming together and see it finish this way,
makes them happy.
Oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Luck throwing on target to Campbell. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And now look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marr now to add the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They can now enjoy the final stages of this one. A very convincing win. I don't know what was said in the locker room, but whatever it was, it worked pretty well.
It certainly did, and it's probably a capper to everything that was said during the week, because they go over every eventuality. I mean, you know how coaches are. They want to cover every minute detail, all the way up to how much time does it take to walk from the locker room to the field. You name it. When it all comes together and results in a victory, everyone feels pretty good about that.
Well, the I's were dotted, the T's were crossed in this one for them. A gain of 13, it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and
What the hell are these niggas there? Yo, that shit look like goddamn, like we was in high school or something. I walked in that bitch, I'm like, who the fuck is all these niggas? That's why I like, man, let me leave this shit, see these niggas another chat, man. Cause that nigga Yak, I don't know how his headphones set up, but you couldn't hear that nigga inside the chat. But you leave the chat, you can hear that nigga on like a regular game. Competition never match me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. I'm tired of this shit. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy. I ain't expect that shit, bro. Them niggas had a nice ass season last year, bro. I thought them niggas gonna come back strong, but that nigga said fuck this shit. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news. Yeah, that's wild, though, bro. I wasn't expecting that shit, man. At all. Oh shit, gotcha. Bro, you caught Power yet, man? Oh yeah, you wait till that bitch. You wait till that bitch come on. I ain't gonna spoil nothing for you, but them niggas changed the intro song, bro. That shit sound like Trey Songz on that motherfucker or something. Okay. Yo, man, I thought the original look sound better though, bro. Nigga, I was waiting on that bitch to play, nigga. I heard goddamn that nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? Might just be, that nigga 50 just that kind of nigga, man. 50 just might be trying to get Trey some goddamn money. Put his ass on and get that nigga some money. I don't understand no other reason behind that shit. There wasn't nothing wrong with the original one, goddamn. What up? Oh, they been locked, trust me. When I came to the other one, I seen goddamn 50 niggas, I was like, yeah, bro, let me go ahead and got them close this shit. That's how I felt, but I walked in that bitch like, who the fuck is all these niggas, bro? Alright, man, let's go. These niggas play. I got that bye week next week, so that shit gonna be ass. I'm trying to get this bit of playoffs, goddamn. Your schedule, but you been going against a nigga that actually can play in this motherfucker though. Like a lot of these niggas. You talking with your headset? Game chat. That's why I wonder what we're going to call. Like I can hear you outside the chat, but in the chat, I can't hear shit. Yeah, bro, it's on.